Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's fight Eggman now. Just getting right into it. With a cutscene.
And with that, the disposal of the Phantom Ruby prototypes is complete.
It was a defective model. It could only record the DNA of the one that triggered it.
Only a being with my strength of will could ever activate it.
It doesn't matter now with the lab locked down in Mystic Jungle. Which reminds me, didn't you run into Sonic there after he escaped?
Yes, but he was powerless against me. There is no need for concern.
You let the Hedgehog live? That is a great source of concern.
For you, perhaps. He has beaten you for decades, yet I defeated him in our first encounter.
Phantom Ruby prototypes? And Sonic is alive?
What is it?
Nothing. We move forward with the plan.
Of course! When it's complete, the Resistance will be erased. The world will be nothing but ashes, from which a glorious Eggman Empire will rise.
And the Resistance will yield to the Phantom Ruby's power. All will submit.
What? You! I don't have time for this.
Can't do that in the classic games.
Such power exceeds even my expectations. My own genius scares me sometimes.
That means you miscalculated. That's a failure in my book.
To surpass expectations is the ultimate of genius. I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Trying to do this within the limited time they give you to get the S rank or what, or not get the S rank, but get the to finish a mission is a nightmare, because one of the biggest problems is a lot of his attacks are kind of randomized.
The nerve for a pint-sized Sonic from another dimension. Still, this Edgegraph moon has only lost 10% of its combat strength.
You're lying!
Won't have to wait long to find out.
But yeah, like trying to do this within the limited time that you're given, like I said, it's a nightmare. I think it's only like a minute something, in a minute or something like that. But like I said, the attacks are randomized. You have to factor in all the time it takes them to do this stuff, and like how long the animations take, and all that stuff, and like you have to, like, it's ridiculous.
It would be a challenge to crush you here anyway. I'll round up the entire Resistance sooner or later. Just you wait.
But yeah, it's like they did not freeze the time for the for whenever he's like getting ready, the unskippable thing where he's getting ready to use the mech or whatever, he use the Dragoon. And yeah, it's a problem.
Look at you, fighting like you've got a chance to win. It's adorable. Almost makes me feel bad that we're never going to do this little dance again. In just 3 short days, my plan will eliminate the bothersome lot of you.
Wait, 3 days? And what plan?
If I told you, it wouldn't be a surprise. You know what they say, the anticipation of the end is worse than the end itself. Maybe not in this case, though.
Let's see. So yeah, but yeah, that's a pretty big problem. That you know, they expect you to do something in a certain amount of time, but they won't even freeze the time whenever, you know, there's an unskippable thing. It's ridiculous.
Man's army has broken through. They're in the city. We need.
Who can we send? Sonic and Silver need time to heal.
We've engaged enemy forces at Seaside Hill. We can't spare anyone.
This is the 8th unit. We're pinned down under heavy enemy fire.
Man, looks like I've got no choice. Okay, Rookie, I've got a tough one for you. I need you to head back to the city and save those civilians.
Here's the level that was advertised the first time you see the Avatar character.
I need a status update on the people who couldn't evacuate in time.
SBO here. We're engaging enemy forces and can't search for civilians right now.
The fighting is too fierce for us to help out as well.
Sounds like you're our only hope, Rookie. The rescue is in your hands.
This ain't good. Might be too much for the rookie to handle.
Still, you can't just ignore them. This, right, Rookie?
You know, I probably should have chose a different weapon for this level. But it's still gonna get you some use.
Nice work. A fine display of skill.
Wow, you really showed them who's boss.
Come on! How am I gonna top that?
Eh. Oh well.
We've broken through enemy lines. The rescue is underway.
We secured an escape route, so there's a safe way out.
Thanks to the Rookie, things are turning around. Let's keep this momentum going.
Let's see. Yeah, sometimes I concentrate on the music, but let's see. What the? Okay, whatever that was about. Okay.
From HQ, the enemy's on the run.
Mission complete. Well done, everyone.
Essentially, this is just you listening to whatever they're saying, and that's the story. You gotta use your imagination to. There's a lot of off-screen things going on that you don't get to see. My cat's in here, so. I may decide to change up some Avatar stuff. That right, Sylvester? Hey there.
That was impressive, but we still have a lot to do.
Great job! I knew you could do it if you believed in yourself.
Yeah.
Nice moves. But if you hog all the glory, how am I gonna look good?
So like, that doesn't make any sense. Vector's not like that. But then again, they don't really care that much, it seems like, about a lot of things about Sonic. They just want the money. They just want the money, but they keep doing stuff to not have the money. To not get the money. Whatever I'm trying to say. Let's use this one. Alright, yeah, I may change some things. Ugh. Cat's near the microphone. Trying to get him not to destroy everything. Let's see. Let's see. Kind of like these robot gloves. I may just keep these. I may get rid of the Crocs. So you can see the feet. That's, I don't know. Let's do that. I want to keep the chow thing. It's just a picture tails. Throw anything up? Okay. There we go. Gamer girl. There we go. I don't know. Let's see how it looks from behind. I just may not wear a hat for now. Just because.
I can't believe it! Sonic's alive! I think I used up all my wishes for the rest of my life, but it's worth it! Come on, we have to go find him and tell him about Eggman's plan. Whatever his plan is. Eggman said something about Sonic being in Mystic Jungle.
Alright. Casino Forest.
According to what I overheard, Sonic should be here. It feels weird asking you to look for Sonic, but we're counting on you.
Let's see.
Whoa, that looks like fun! But this is no time for games. We have to hurry.
Yeah, Tails, you know, I intentionally did that. See. It's always so beautiful. Yeah, you can get stuck here a lot. Bar. Barbara. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna take care of a few things. Oh yeah, and the controls I'm using for this are the Joy-Cons with the on the thing, so it's kind of a short feeling controller. But you get used to it. Yeah.
No sign of him around here. He might be closer to the center.
Let's see. Let's see. It's funny how Classic Sonic came later on in development of this game, but then
I think he is somewhere near here. I doubt Sonic would sit still for long.
It's he didn't appear until later on in development, or they didn't start adding him in until later on. But then how should I say this? Shoot, what am I trying to say here? Oh yeah, he was like the first one they showed before the Avatar in the trailer. Which the Avatar should have been more of like a multiplayer character rather than being part of the story. So yeah. Anyway.
The system is picking up a couple of strange readings. They're coming from the laboratory. The one where Sonic fought Infinite.
It's probably another of Eggman's robots.
Life readings. 2 of them. Definitely not robots.
Hey, Rookie! Go to the lab and check it out!
Uh-oh, back to the lab again. Oh no. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, it's a Dexter's Laboratory thing.
We picked up the 2 life readings near the lab up ahead.
They aren't robots. What are they?
If they're enemies, taking them both on might be a big ask for the Rookie.
Watch out! The current is pretty strong. This place is enough to make anyone dizzy. It might be better just to go with the flow. They sure went to a lot of trouble to make this lab hard to find.
They must be doing experiments they don't want people to know about.
Well. Okay, we'll get some use here. I guess.
Well, look at you, Rookie! Having fun in the water?
What? Jealous you can't play on the slide, Knuckles?
Well, this is no time to lose focus, that's all. Be sure to give it all you got, Rookie!
The readings are really close now. Reinforcements will arrive soon, so meet up with them.
Yeah, actually, I just remembered I don't really like the asteroid one as much. I'm reminded now. This is where most of the time it's spent, through menus, cutscenes, and stuff like that, but the levels themselves are just like over in just a few seconds, feels like.
Have we met before? Sonic!
Tails!
I was so worried. I thought you were...
You worry too much. Look, I'm perfectly fine. It's been generations since I seen you. You okay?
The good news is you're safe. The bad news is Eggman said he had some plan that will destroy us all in 3 days.
3 days, huh? Well, a lot can happen in that time.
Can't help but feel that they took some from like Sonic Heroes in 3 days. Oh yeah, secret missions. Oh, we're not doing secret missions for now. And by the way, I'm going to change my avatar's Wispin. Let's see. Actually, I don't want to use that. I think I want to use... Not sure what I want to use. Wait, I'm trying to think. Yeah, whatever. I'll just stick with this for now.
Eggman said when the plan is completed, we'll all be wiped out.
I think we just went over that, Tails.
Well, I don't like the sound of that. Normally I just laugh at an Eggman plan, but he's already conquered most of the world, so... What's this plan of his?
Hey, I hate to butt in on your important meeting, but we're under attack! Shadow is tearing through our troops! We need reinforcements!
Shadow. The last time I saw him, he was fighting for Eggman.
It doesn't make sense. Why would Shadow help the enemy?
Perhaps he's being controlled by that strange power.
Whatever it is, I'll figure it out.
Why don't we use him to do it? Yeah, the level you're looking, like, Shadow can only find certain, can only be played in certain levels. You would think that this wouldn't be one of them, given how you go to, well, you'll see what happens, but how you go to a Shadow, and you can use him here, but not in, like, some other levels where he's nowhere involved. It's weird. But then again, this game... Stage 15, City, Sunset Heights.
What the heck? A whole army of dead robots?
Oh no! There's so many of them!
Hurry, Sonic! We can keep them in check, but not for long. That'll work. I'll find Shadow and be back in no time.
This many Death Egg robots? Come on, seriously?
I'm not one to complain, but that's a lot, right? Way more than we can reasonably take on.
Listen up! Shadow has been sighted! Apparently he's traveling above the city at high speed!
By the way, people can't really complain that this game was bad because of the 3D, because, well, most of it's 2D. more of it is 2D than 3D. So, no complaining about it being 3D. I mean, you can complain about 3D parts, but still. Most of it, you know. And there he is. Glasses and just like that. Yeah, good. Here's the problem though. When you complete everything, that's how you get all the Avatar stuff, but it's good, you know.
Alright, Shadow, what's the deal?
Chaos control!
Another Shadow? He just disappeared.
That was a fake.
A fake? How?
So yeah. That was actually the first cutscene I ever seen out of the leaked cutscenes that were before this game came out.
Can create virtual reality projections. They have mass and form, but no heart and soul.
Virtual reality? So all those familiar faces that were part of Eggman's army...
Replicas. The problem is, they may not be real, but their powers are as formidable as the originals. According to Rouge, Infinite can create unlimited numbers of them.
So fight after fight, he can just keep cranking out counterfeits?
Exactly. As it stands, there's no way we can win this.
Of course we can win this. We always do. We just haven't figured that part out yet.
You know, I mean, it's good to see Shadow and everything and being able to use them after in a main series game since, like, Sonic 06, I think. But, you know, I don't know.
Listen up! We just got word that Eggman's forces are undermanned at his headquarters in Metropolis.
They're probably staging somewhere else as part of Eggman's plan. This could be our only chance to take the city.
Exactly. That's why we're focusing on a full frontal assault on Metropolis. I'm calling it Operation Big Wave.
Who cares what it's called? What's important is to have a well-thought-out strategy.
I thought up this strategy in about a minute and a half. We're going in hard and fast. We're not gonna stop till Eggman's army is destroyed. Sonic is busy fighting Shadow, but the rest of us can do this. We've got the strength and the spirit to win. There's no finer group that I'd want to fight with.
Ha! Great speech! Let's give Eggman an old-fashioned beatdown.
Yeah. No.
We have more in sheer numbers, so the idea of a quick, focused attack isn't bad. We also have Sonic. I mean the other Sonic. So I have no doubt we can do this.
That joke is actually throughout this entire, just about throughout this entire game, by the way, as you can already tell.
Also, if we can destroy the Phantom Ruby, we should be able to send the other Sonic home. At least I hope so. This is all new territory for me.
Okay, let's head straight for Eggman's HQ. Time to save the world, people!
There we go. Metropolis.
All right, time for Operation Big Wave. We'll surge forward. All right, time for Operation Big Wave. We'll surge forward and sweep the enemy away.
Absurd! What can that rabble do with an all-out attack? I'll smash them to smithereens!
Hi, Infinite.
Activate the Phantom Ruby! Make them wish they'd never been born!
Stay calm. What you're seeing isn't real.
It's no use. Our troops are scattering in the confusion. Ah!
This is bad. Our forces were all gathered together, and now they're plunged into chaos.
Yeah, of all the times to, now it's like of all the times to switch to this weapon, I don't know for sure. I don't think it really gets any use here.
This is Eagle Squad. We're caught in enemy crossfire. Snake Squad requesting reinforcements. This is Fox Squad. We can't hold out much more.
80% of our forces have been wiped out, and we've lost contact with the rest.
One flip of the Phantom Ruby switch and everything falls apart on us.
The rookie is our only hope now.
Because of course she is.
We can't go on like this.
As much as it pains me to say it, the best we can do now is to live to fight another day.
And now it gets some use. Sort of.
Our big wave has washed out.
We haven't lost. Let's fall back and regroup.
Now the good thing about replaying these levels is there is an option to take off the like turn off the radio or when everyone's talking all the time, because they do repeat if you come in without turning it off, but you can turn it off, so that's a good thing. So even though it might get really repetitive, it might get really monotonous to go through and just try and finish everything, Let's change up some avatar stuff. I think I'm gonna go with this for now. Yeah, let's see if I decide to change something here. I'll go with that. Let's see. give a lot of... I don't know. Don't talk to me till I've had my coffee. You put a lot of Philly things on here. Oh. Oop, missed a few gloves. Or one glove. Let's try that for a little bit. Oh, matches her skin. Alright then. I'll go with that because it's hot. No. Here we go. With Infinite again. Spoiler, you don't fight him as classic Sonic at all.
More ants to crush. I wonder if this world can offer me a real challenge.
Huh?
And as if to answer, the world sends me a trembling child. I'm going to fight and die here, or run away in fear again.
Hey, don't be scared. This is your moment to shine. Keep going. Don't let your fear own you.
Fine. I will teach you fear, then pain, and then, well, at least the fear and pain will end.
Oh yeah. What happens whenever you hit him? Yep.
You must be a straggler who got left behind.
Hold on a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back.
The strong will always vanquish the weak. You have only your own frailty to blame.
I am the ultimate talent. Ooh. Just making the jokes that Game Grumps did. I mean, they had a good point there, you know. Ugh. It's kind of funny how they say child and rookie and stuff too. You know what doesn't make any sense is if they're supposed to be like teenagers or younger than that. That's one thing about calling this person a child, even though they look just as old as the rest. And then also, whenever Infinite said you've been fighting them for, or he's been beating you for decades or whatever. Well, if they're supposed to be, I mean, it makes sense because I mean it has been almost 3 decades at this point. But, you know, it doesn't really make much sense that I don't know, to say decades when they're supposed to be teenagers or something. Now this fight actually took a little bit of time, but still kind of pathetic. Yeah.
I feel like we've met before.
Wait a minute. You just said run away in fear again, and now you're saying I feel like we've met before. Like, as if you are trying to figure that one out. Infinite, I think you're dumb. Oh, ooh. Oh wait, he's not getting hit right now. But now he is. ultimate power of darkness. Da! Ooh! Ah! Ee! Yeah. I can see this being a little terrifying for some children, but feels like the sound effect and everything, but you know. Freaking Life with Loopy though, man. Do you guys remember Kablam? Anyone who was born in the 90s or just happened to watch Nick Tins in the mid 2000s, early to mid 2000s, or watched Teen Nick at night. Yeah, Kablam. It's a bit of a... honestly, most of the stuff that's on there is pretty terrifying. Unintentionally terrifying. Like, I'm pretty sure they intended it just to be a creative thing, like stuff like Life with Loopy or whatever, how they have the... just... well, you have to see it to really get what I mean.
I underestimated just how desperately the feeble cling to life.
As I say, are we done here? I think that's the first time I've not gotten an S rank. Drill! I think the next level is going to involve the drill. But we'll see.
I remember you. You ran from me before. You survived then, but you throw it all away now. Killed. This will be goodbye. What? How is this possible? It can't be. How did you? No matter. They have only 2 days left. Let them contemplate the inevitable until I end this once and for all.
Chemical plant, chemical plant. I'm going to change it. I mean, I'm not about to play an Avatar level, but I think the next one will be next Avatar level will involve the drill. So.
Well, with Operation Big Wave. Then everything fizzled out when that Phantom Ruby kicked in.
That fake shadow was created using the Phantom Ruby's power, right? Even if it's a virtual reality projection, it's as strong as the real shadow.
Rouge, have you found the intel I was looking for?
No, not yet. But I have reports that Eggman's database is located at the chemical plant. If we can check that out, we might find something there.
That sounds like a promising lead. We have to figure out the secret behind Infinite's power and virtual reality. Tails, can you handle this?
Got it. I'll take Sonic, I mean the other Sonic, with me and head to the chemical plant.
Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, that joke is used almost throughout the entire game. It gets pretty annoying.
According to Rouge, there should be a database somewhere. We have to locate the building it's in. There's a lot of ground to cover, so just finding it will be a chore.
Let's see. So yeah, when people said that that classic Sonic was shoehorned in, they didn't actually know it for sure, but he really did feel shoehorned in this game. But yeah, of course you got all the "I told you so's" and the "I told you it's gonna be a bad game." They didn't know if it was gonna be a bad game or not. There may have been bad signs, but they didn't know that for sure. Just like they don't know for sure if Team Sonic Racing is gonna be bad. I mean, I have a little bit of a bad feeling about it myself, but I can't officially judge it until it comes out. Maybe it will be bad, maybe it'll be meh, or maybe it'll be pretty good. We'll just have to wait and see. At this point in time, it is not out yet. I don't know when you're watching this, but at this, you know. But yeah. Let's see. And I may be beating a dead horse by now, but
Quiet is usually a sign of danger. Best to play it safe here.
people beat a dead horse about Sonic 06 and Sonic Boom and stuff, so I can do that. Anyway, I can beat this dead horse. I think one of the problems with and one of the things about, you know, criticizing Sonic, or when people criticize Sonic games, whether they're good or bad, is that they always try to say it's certain things that aren't actually the problems. They say, like,
Level is rising. Something must have triggered it. Stay sharp.
they say stuff like, oh, classic Sonic, like, oh, it's not Genesis Sonic, it's because it's in 3D, it just doesn't work. Like, no, that's not the reason. They just didn't make it work. Like, they could have done better. And I've seen a video last night talking about Sonic Adventure and like it pretty much defined at the time or created, or at least popularized, the action platformer. Like, Mario 64 really set the standards for, even if age as well. Mario 64 really did set you know, like what makes a good collectathon 3D platformer, or pretty much invented it, just about. But you know, with Sonic Adventure, it was, you know, it did what it set out to do, and it hasn't aged as well, yes, but it's, you know. Some people say it was never good. And I'm not just talking about IGN saying Sonic was never good. I'm talking about, like, some people actually said, well, Sonic, yeah. This game, that game, blah blah blah, wasn't good at all, and it's just like, no, it's just your head up your butt saying that.
Whew. So, this is where the database is. Hold on a sec while I access the data from this computer.
The computer room.
Okay. Failed battle plans, robot designs. Wow, he's got like 10 terabytes of selfies. So where does he keep the... Found it! Virtual reality weapon. The Phantom Ruby. A weapon that takes control of people's visual and depth perception to feed false information to the brain, creating a new reality for them. Like a dream so real, if you bump yourself in it, your sleeping self will bruise? It's hard to believe. Eggman experimented with lots of prototypes, and then incorporated the final version into Infinite. If I'm reading this data correctly, then there might be a weakness. This is huge! Let's get this information back to the others.
Sure thing.
I like sitting on the bench, but there's nothing to do till Tails gets back.
Way to jinx it! Metal Sonic has been spotted in the city!
Is it another fake?
Why would they bother making a fake out of something that already isn't real? Couldn't they just build more? Either way, it's getting wrecked. Let's go, partner.
Get wrecked. Or get wrecked him. Well, that was dumb.
Watch out! Metal Sonic was spotted near there.
Strange. I don't see him anywhere. Whew, that was a close one.
Metal.
Partner, keep it up.
Go up its butt.
It's lights out for you.
Shoot. Oh well.
We can't let these things keep rampaging around the city.
I think we've established that, Sonic.
So this is thanks to the Phantom Ruby too, huh? Eggman's new invention is a real pain in the neck.
Let's see. Okay, good. Luckily, I'm not worried about the time right now. I'm just having flashbacks of whenever I was trying to get the time on this to complete the mission. But yeah, this is I think everyone's already made their point about this game, but I'm still probably going to point out some things. Whee! Wait. Okay. There we go. Sonic's a lot faster at this, so that's why I'm switching Sonic to...
Here goes, partner! When we join forces, the sky's the limit!
Oh, the meme. Whee! Cubes. Like, I really can't tell if it's just Sonic. Sonic might just be in the background, but the character looks tall. Alright, there we go.
Hey, that was great! We're like a well-oiled machine. Fighting a well-oiled machine.
Sylvester, he's just laying on his blanket he likes to lay on. Guardian Rock, that's where the drill, I think, is going to get used more.
I got it, Sonic! I figured out a way to stop Eggman's Phantom Ruby!
Great work, Tails!
Based on these readings, the Phantom Ruby requires an incredible amount of energy, which only the Death Egg can provide. We simply stop the energy transfer, and boom! The Phantom Ruby is practically useless!
Simply? Last I checked, the Death Egg is a heavily fortified, well, Death Egg.
True, but I came up with a plan.
Excuse me, I come up with the plans here.
First, we distract Eggman. While he's not paying attention, we use the chemical plant computer to hack into the Death Egg's weapon systems and shut it down. With no weapons, destroying the Death Egg will be a piece of cake. No Death Egg means the Phantom Ruby is nearly useless.
Well, you know, it's just crazy enough to work. So, first we need a distraction. I'm on it.
No way, Knuckles. You're too easily distracted. That's not a good trait for a distraction. Plus, you're our commander. We kinda need you here.
How about the rookie? Eggman would never expect it. It may even throw him off a little.
Good idea. You got your orders, rookie. We only have one more day before Eggman's plan is executed. So let's hustle.
This is her face right now. Green Hill, Guardian Rock.
Unidentified
Unidentified heat source detected. Requesting analysis.
Hang on! It's a multi-legged battle mech. The energy readings are off the charts.
So Eggman had another weapon up his sleeve.
Yeah, that was useful. You just didn't use it right. There we go. Whee! Yeah. There we go.
Diversionary tactics are all about the decoy you use. Just go wild and get their attention.
Don't push your luck too far, though.
Leave the chemical plant to us. Make as much noise as you can.
It's crushing, I know. I didn't try to walk forward like that, but it made me. Oh wait, I don't go this way. That was just from a different path. Yay! Okay, that's right. You gotta keep pressing the button. That's why I was like... Ah!
Diversionary tactics are all about the decoy you use. Just go wild and get their attention.
Don't push your luck too far, though.
Leave the chemical plant to us. Make as much noise as you can.
Well, let's crank up the music then. It's pretty noisy. Wait. Yeah! Another. Really?
Diversionary tactics are all about the decoy you use. Just go wild and get their attention.
Don't push your luck too far, though.
Leave the chemical plant to us. Make as much noise as you can.
Cause as much havoc as you need to. Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh well, wasn't said by Shadow, it was said by Eggman in Shadow the Hedgehog. Let's see what's having sex with him. No, joke. There we go. Finally. Oh, and by the way, you have infinite lives.
Perfect. Time to head back.
Hold on! There's a massive energy source approaching.
Can't let this thing get to the chemical plant. Keep it busy there as long as you can, rookie.
Now remember to attack its weak point to do maximum damage. Whatever it was that was said at Sony for PlayStation 3. Yeah. Just keeps going even when it's down. Okay. Wasn't that eventful? Interesting shoes. Oh. Oh. At least you do get a lot of these for just completing the stages in general. Trying to reposition in my chair here. But we will go to the network terminal next time on DBSG. So just remember, ladies and gentlemen, until then, like these videos if you want to, subscribe if you want to, and you will hear me next time.